Come on over here, look at me, Ray.
Oh, that's tight. I like that camera more. Right there? You good? Fresh. All right, test.
Check.
Check. Here we go. All right, that's perfect. Those on.
Nice.
Talking to the mic.
Hello.
Oh, hey, we are live. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get on here. We are just doing a test right now. We are with a few guys here, and we have Ray on our left right there.
What's up, guys?
And we have Daniel. Daniel is a new worker, and we're getting ready for our live stream. Live stream is going to be on Tuesday at 6:00, and we're going to be going live and be able to answer a lot of questions. But we just wanted to get out here and just test this real quick, make sure it was all good, and go from there.
Everything's quick, simple. Get logged in. Ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll. There you go.
We got all the studio dialed in. We've got guests, but it's just the guest is here on the wrong night. They need to be here tomorrow night.
Oh, they got to be here tomorrow night.
Early.
There you go. It is what it is. We can get them out here tomorrow night.
We'll come back another day.
Yep.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So Daniel did some bird proofing today, and it was his first time bird proofing. And how did it go?
It was pretty good. At first, I was a little nervous because didn't know what I was getting into, but I mean, it's pretty easy,
Yeah.
pretty simple, straightforward.
Yeah. And did you notice any pigeons underneath the roof or anything?
Oh, yeah, there's some stubborn nest under there, that's for sure.
Oh, and trying to get that out?
Yeah.
Nice. How long did it take you guys to do the bird proofing?
About 4 hours, 4.5 hours max.
And that was probably about how many panels? I think it was like 24 panels.
Yeah, it was about 24 on one side and another 16 on the other.
Oh, okay.
So it took us about 2 hours?
2 hours for just to get
Just
Just the bird
everything.
proofing process.
Bird proofing, another 30 minutes to do the cleaning. So
yeah,
about 2.5 hour job.
about 2.5. It wasn't 4. 2.5.
Right on.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
So now you're learning it. You
Yeah.
got it down.
How you liking it, bro?
Ready to go now. I can handle it head on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now you know the fundamentals. You get out there, you know how to get everything laid out, spool the wire all the way around, get everything
Mhm.
ready to go. After you've done cleaned everything, then you get the wire ready, and then it's literally just put it in place. If you got to trim it out, you trim it out, put your clips in, lock it in, cut the ends.
Super simple, straightforward. Pretty.
It's easy. Once you learn all the fundamentals, the ones that take the longest is Spanish tile.
Right.
Flat tile
yeah.
is pretty much legit all the way around.
Yeah. Tomorrow we have Spanish tile. We have 68 panels to do tomorrow. All Spanish tile have to be all cut out. That's going to take some time. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going out there cutting out all the
If you get the wire cutters that have the straight up piece that's flat and the other bars.
we're way ahead of you on that one.
Okay, those are real easy to trim those little curves
No,
out.
way ahead of you. As a matter of fact, I bought 3 of them today, didn't I?
You got a right hand, left hand, and then you got yellow, green, and red. So it doesn't matter which hand you are.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't mess around. We went out there, bought some new tools, and decided, you know what, we're going to go ahead and go all out and have enough to where we're not, trying to figure out, did we get this? Did we get that? No, we are very well prepared when it comes to stuff like that.
That makes your job go that much easier.
Absolutely.
Get in, get it trimmed, get it clipped in, button it down, zip tie the ends. Go. Next.
Next.
On to the next one. So I love it how Mark says that efficiency, easier and straight to the point, you know. So
Mhm.
working with Danny is the first time working with him, and I love how his energy is. It's very just like, hey, you know, his pride to the side. If he's learning something new, he's always willing to accept the fact that, hey, I'm new to this. You're a little more experienced. Let's learn it together.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about that. Working with, you know, new guys off the back, I can tell off of working with them for the first 5 minutes if either I'm gonna like this or not.
Mhm.
And I enjoyed working with you today, Danny. You know how
Nice.
to just work, and if you see something that needs to get done, I don't have to tell you. You're already trying to show that initiative to get that done, and that's what's a key mindset to being a leader, to being somebody that's actually trying to go out there and want more for himself. You know,
Yeah.
not just trying to be just a worker. You know, so you got to have that mindset, bro. Especially if Henry feels more comfortable, just be like, hey, here you guys go. Here's what I need to be done, and get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you go out there and you do you're doing that type of work, there's people out there that just don't get it. They don't have it. And then there's people that just pick up and they get it right away.
I'd rather have somebody with common sense than book sense any day. It's common sense how to do this. All of my guys that work with me in the pressure washing world, we go up to a job. We literally don't even have to talk. One knows to get the water hose and go get it hooked up. The other two guys start
Mhm.
spooling out the pressure hoses.
Mhm.
As soon as we pull up, I look at everybody. All right, guys, you ready? Got your water? Everything's ready to go. Domino, we're out here because they know I'm a workaholic. When I get out there, I put my head down. I get the job done.
Mhm.
As soon as the job done, we get everything coiled up, get everything washed up, get some fluids in us. Now it's time to go feed the boys.
Time to work.
You know, we get out there, we take care of everybody. We put our head down. It's not about, you know, dragging feet and looking at your phone and doing all this other stuff and everything. It's about getting out there working. And that's how we do it because it's hot nowadays. We got humidity. Today's a humid day. So you're out there sweating yourself to death. You just want to get in, get out. You don't want to get dehydrated. Keep the fluids in. You get the job done. Try to have an early day. Do a good job. Everybody goes behind everybody and make sure everything's done right. It doesn't matter if you're the boss or you're at the bottom of the totem pole. You walk behind. I have guys walk behind me. They say, Mark, you got some gum. Oh, cool. I'll pressure wash that gum up. It's all about working together as a team. And I put this out all the time. Team, TEAM. It stands for Together Everyone Achieves More.
Yep.
I like that.
That's what I put out there all the time. We work together, we'll achieve more, we'll grow together, and we'll, you know, make the business best it can be.
And then earlier today, what did I tell you, Danny? I said, I'm not as somebody that's coming in here. If I tell you to do something, I'm not going to tell you to do something I want to do. And I said that, right?
Yeah.
So you were at the edge of when we were bird proofing, and I said, listen, I'm gonna go do this, and then if I see that you're able to do it, then I'm gonna say, hey, Danny, can you get that done? Because as a leader or as somebody that says, hey, you be able to get your hands dirty. You can't tell your guys go do this, because I know Mark, he's in the field. His guys respect him if he tells his guys to go do that.
Yeah.
Because his guys look at him like, hey, I've seen Mark. He's out there in the field. Same way with Henry. Every time I work with him, he's always out there getting his hands dirty. So if he tells, hey, Ray, can you go do this? It's out of respect, because I know in this business, in this industry, if you're trying to get into it, you can't make it if you can't get your hands dirty. Like, don't think you're going to hire all these guys and go out there and you're scared to get on the roof or you're scared to do this. Like, it's not going to work.
Well, you know, that comes to you owning your own business, okay? And you know, what do you see when you know, you have people helping you and what have you? What are you looking for when
I'm looking for common sense, like Mark says, because I was telling Danny earlier, I said when we were doing these bird proofing, it's like he was seeing a little bit of the fundamentals, and it's common sense if you see something that if I miss, to hit it. I'm looking for somebody that has initiative and that has drive.
Mhm.
If you don't have those fundamentals, I can't work with you. Like, you know, it's a safety hazard when you're on these roofs and you're working with somebody that doesn't have that common sense. It's almost like, you know what, you're putting my job at jeopardy.
Right.
It's a liability. So
yeah, either they're a liability or an asset, one or the other.
Exactly.
And so when you own your own business, and that's exactly what you should be looking for in your employees. Are they going to be a liability or are they going to be an asset?
Do what I do. Whenever I tell somebody how to do something, I look them in the eye and say, hey, you got that figured out? You understand what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
shake your head, yeah, that
Yes,
tells
sir.
me you understand what I'm saying. And then if I look back and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? I just told you how to do this.
Mm,
How many times do I have to tell a worker to do the same job,
yeah.
the same story? That tells me if you got it or not. And it's like I tell them, don't be bashful, don't be scared of me. Tell me if you don't know how to do it, I will show you again. Because it's like I tell everybody, look at my hands. Everybody thinks, oh, Mark's got a cush job. He's in his office all the time. These are calluses. I work my butt off all the time. I'm out there in that shop working. I'm pressure washing. I'm doing everything. Matter of fact, I'm going out tonight to Long Beach. I got a Bond's gas station. We got to go get cleaned up for grand opening. So I will be out pressure washing tonight. I got to be there at 6:00. So yeah, work all day, play all night.
There you go.
It's part of the business.
There you go.
And you could tell Mark, he's old school. I've known him for a while, and he's been in this business long enough to weed out